infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Step into the world of gymnastics with Nebraska women's gymnast and Canadian world team member, Emma Spence.
She got a bronze in the all-arounder, bronze on beam. And who knows if she'll get another medal. But that was a very confident performance.
This is Beyond the Routine with Spence.
Hitting all her handstands, connecting all her release moves, and landing that dismount. That's Emma Spence for you.
Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, Emma Spence.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and my guest here tonight is my teammate, Olivia Burns.
Hey, guys.
So, Olivia is from Blue Springs, Missouri. She is a sophomore on the gymnastics team. She trains all around, and she actually had her Huskers debut this weekend. We'll get into that a little bit later on throughout the show. Super exciting things to talk about. I'm excited to have you here, Liv.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
So to get started, maybe you want to start talking a little bit about how you got into gymnastics in the first place. Like, how old were you? What influenced that?
Yeah.
How that happened?
I was like 2 or 3. I think I started when I was 2, and then I didn't want to leave my mom. And so then I quit, and then I came back a little later. So I would say I was like 3. But what really got me into it is my older sister does gymnastics, and I would always go with my mom to like watch her. And so I was sitting there watching, and I was like, oh, Mom, I want to do that.
Really?
And so she was like, okay, I'll put you in. Yeah, why not? And then that's, the rest is history.
Aw. So how much older is your older sister?
She's 3 years older than
3
me.
years older? Okay. And you have a younger sister too?
Yes.
How much younger is she?
She's 2 years younger.
Okay. So you're like right in the middle.
Yep. Middle
Nice.
child.
Nice. That's funny because actually when I started gym, it was because my middle sister started first.
Oh,
She was the one that started it for all of us.
that's funny.
Yeah.
So you were like, oh,
Yeah.
great.
Well, honestly, I was kind of jealous because she was doing like she got started because of like a
That's
birthday
so
party
real.
that she went to. It was like a
Yeah.
gymnastics birthday
It's
party.
always the birthday parties. For a
know.
lot of people, it's that. I
Mhm.
think it's so funny.
So that's kind of what got her into it. And then
Yeah.
she was doing stuff around the house, and I was like, I really wish I
You're
could
like,
do
"Wait,
that.
I want to do that too.
Yeah.
That's
So
so funny.
yeah, I was like 7
Yeah.
ish. So like I kind of
Wow.
started pretty like old
That's-
compared to like most.
Yeah, that's late.
And I think she would have been like 5. And then the youngest one started when she was like 3. Like she started really
Yeah,
young, like
yeah.
with my dad. I think they would do the classes
Mhm.
together.
Oh, those are so cute.
Yeah. So that's how that happened.
Yeah.
So when you got into it, was it like the 3 of you guys that did it, or was it just like you and your oldest sister?
It was just me and my older sister.
Okay.
And then my younger sister, she did try it. So something about my youngest sister is she's like good at everything that she tries,
Okay.
basically, but she just like didn't really want to do gymnastics.
Honestly, my youngest sister is the same way. Like she is just so good and athletic at like
Yes.
everything.
Like naturally. Like,
yes, literally.
what?
Yeah.
I wish.
It's crazy. She did gym for a while, but
Yeah.
then now she does volleyball and she's just so good at it. Like, and that's crazy because personally, I cannot do any ball sports.
Yeah.
Like, I really, really can't.
I like to think that I can play volleyball, but I could not actually
I
play
feel like
it.
your volleyball skills are pretty good though. Like, I see you doing
Thank
warm up.
you.
I don't
Thank you.
even bother doing that. I can't.
No, you should try. Tomorrow. Let's try.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
You'll have
teach
to
you.
hold me accountable to that because I stresses me out.
Well, our whole team likes to think that we can actually play volleyball.
Yeah. No, I love that though. So like
It's so fun.
if you don't know, people listening, our
Yeah.
whole team, basically we get in a circle and we play volleyball. Well, not
Well,
everyone.
we play keep the ball up.
Yeah, keep the ball up. And we do that for like the first 10, 15 minutes of
Yes.
practice.
Like before practice starts.
Mm-hmm.
As early as we get there, we just keep playing.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fun.
Yeah, no, that's such a great thing. That really only started this year, right?
Yes.
We didn't do that much
No,
last
not
year.
really. We do it sometimes, but like we do it every day now.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Yeah. And we travel with the volleyball. That's also something really funny about Nebraska gymnastics.
We do travel.
We travel with a volleyball. Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone puts it in their backpack, right? Because we don't want to put it under the plane.
Yep.
So someone brings the
We
volleyball.
carry it on.
And then in warm-ups, we play volleyball too. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
It's so fun. It's like team bonding.
It is. And especially in the summer when we would like actually go in like the volleyball area.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
the sand volleyball.
yes. Were you there when we played sand volleyball?
Mhm.
Yeah. So like during weights one time, we got to go into like where Nebraska volleyball plays their beach volleyball and like
Mhm.
trains, and we got to play there, and it was really hard.
It
like
was.
Actually,
Yeah.
it was so hard.
It's like hard to jump in the
Yes.
sand. It was a good leg workout.
but it was fun.
Yes.
It was so fun.
That's what John let us do. We were too tired to lift.
Shout out to John.
Yes.
We love him.
Yes. So got a little sidetracked there.
It's
but
okay.
I love it. How did your like NCAA journey happen?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was your recruiting process like?
So I started recruiting sophomore year, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, we couldn't start like talking to college coaches until junior year, I think
Mhm.
it was, because like that's like the rule, or like the summer before your
Okay.
junior year. I think that's what it is.
Mhm.
I could be wrong, but that was like a new rule when I started because a lot of people used to like commit very early.
Yeah.
Like 8th grade, like people
I
were
remember
committing.
seeing that, and even I think it was like Simp. Someone.
Yes, I think it was Simp.
Because when I committed, I was like a junior.
Yes.
I think in high school, and I was
Yep.
like, oh my gosh, these people have known that they wanted to come here for so
I'm
long.
like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
It's impressive.
cool.
Like you have to make decisions when you're really young.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the recruiting process kind of starts like when you hit level 10
Okay.
because you kind of start putting out like your videos and like your info about you and like all that stuff, and that's kind of when coaches start like looking at you.
Mhm.
But like you can't really start talking to them and like they can't like respond, I don't think, until like junior year.
Okay. Yeah.
maybe.
Also, I don't
It's
fully
weird. There's
understand.
rules.
Yeah.
I don't even understand all the rules sometimes either.
I was gonna
But
say, I just.
yes, but I think it was like summer for my junior year. I went to a bunch of camps,
Okay.
and that's kind of how I like saw like the team cultures in different places and like their campuses and just like the state overall, like where
Mhm.
all of them were. And then you just kind of reach out to the coaches. Some of them respond, some of them don't.
Okay.
Just kind of chat with them, kind of get to know their team and stuff, and then see where you think best fits you. So that's kind of what I did.
Yeah.
I committed to Nebraska in October of my junior year, I think.
Okay.
So
What year would that have been? 22?
I think 21,
21. Okay.
I think.
Did you have a recruiting trip here?
Yes.
Was I here? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was your freshman year.
Yeah. I was thinking that would have been like a long
Oh my
time ago.
gosh.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Did you end up going to other schools at all, or was like, how does that like? I don't really understand how
Yeah.
that works, just because I.
Uh-huh. Like at camps, yes.
Okay.
I had some visits planned too.
Okay.
Like I had one after Nebraska.
Okay. Did you end
But
up going?
No.
No. Okay.
I know.
So you
That's
came here and you
crazy.
were like, oh yeah, like this is what I want.
Yes.
Oh,
Literally the night I got home, like from the last day of my visit, I was talking to my mom and I was like, Mom,
Oh.
I don't want to say it because I'm scared, but I think this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
So why Nebraska?
It was really, for me, I feel like everyone has like their thing that like they focus on most, like, looking for in schools. But
Mhm.
like mine was like, I'm going to be away from home. And so I want to find a place that feels like home with like the
Yeah.
people and just, I don't know, just feels like home.
Yeah.
So that I can feel comfortable. And when I came and like met the team and I got to hang out with like all you guys and meet the coaches, I was like, yeah, so this is the one. And like, you know how people are like when you know, you know.
Yeah.
But like I never believed it until I came and then I was like, okay, yeah, I actually love this place. So that was like the big thing for me was just like the culture and like
Mhm.
the people here were so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good. Did you get to do like I don't know, what was your favorite thing on the recruiting trip? Like what really caught your eye? Was there like
Oh
a
gosh.
like team bonding thing or was it like a football game? Like what was
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
I mean, the football games are pretty cool.
Yes.
Like those are like
They're
no
insane.
other.
Like okay, cuz I didn't get my recruiting trip or anything cuz it was during COVID.
Oh,
So
that's so sad.
I know. And I've also never been to a football game. So like I was
Wow.
freshman here
And then you
and
went
then
for
I
the
went
first
to my
time?
first football game and that was absolutely insane. So I
Yeah.
can't even imagine going to something like that on a recruiting trip.
Yes.
That would
Yeah.
be like so much going on.
Yes. That was a big one for me. I was like, wow, that's so cool. But just like, I don't know, like the effort that everyone put in to just like talk to me like
Mhm.
throughout like both days that I was
Yeah.
here was just like, I don't know, that stuck out to me. And just like every person that we met was so helpful and like nice and willing. And I think that's really what got me too. It was just like, yeah, just the people. I always say it's just the people.
Yeah.
But
No,
then
for
the
real.
resources are like beautiful, obviously. Like the facilities
Mhm.
are amazing, the resources. So that is a big thing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's crazy cuz like at that point we didn't even have all like the new facilities that we do have
Yes.
now. Like
Yeah.
the whole new building with the new TTs and the new like student areas are
Yeah.
like
Insane.
crazy. And back then, like a couple years ago, it was like what we had, we already thought was just incredible.
Yeah.
And now to have another facility that we get to use is just like
It's amazing.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Cuz like our old one, which everyone says is like old and outdated, was still incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Like it didn't really look that old to me,
no,
but
not at all. So that was really cool.
yeah.
Would you say that, or how would you say that your sister's career kind of
Mhm.
impacted or influenced you wanting to do NCAA?
That's a good question. Well, first of all, I think just watching her go through the recruiting process, just like helps me understand it better. So
Mhm.
that also kind of gave me a glimpse of like, do I want to do this or not?
Mhm.
But just like seeing how much fun she has in college
Yeah.
is just really like inspiring. And I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. But I was teammates with her like my whole life, basically.
Okay.
Um, we went to the same gym, like same coaches and everything. So I don't know, we kind of just went through it all together. So
Yeah.
that also impacted me. Just like, I don't know, wanted to do the
Yeah.
same thing.
That's so special.
Yeah.
She goes to Missouri?
Yes.
Okay. Does she like it there? She's
Yeah.
on her last year now, right?
5th year.
Fifth
So she
year.
took another year.
That's crazy. Because yeah, I remember
Yeah.
last year you were saying it was her last year, but then she ended up coming back.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I know.
Yeah. No, we probably won't ever run into them, right?
No.
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 We were hoping maybe this year.
Yeah. That would have
But
been
no,
really cool.
Didn't work out.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
She was didn't she come to like an inner squad or something?
Yes. She actually was at the meet yesterday.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't know she was coming.
I didn't know that she was there.
I know. They competed on Friday.
Okay.
And then she came here yesterday.
Did she just drive over?
Yeah.
How far is that?
Like 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Well, from home, like my home, it's
Okay.
like 3 hours.
Okay.
From Missouri, it's probably like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so special.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I was doing the intros, like when we like get up on the box and stuff, and then I got down and I was like, wait, that looks like my sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so special.
Yeah.
Ugh,
So she surprised me.
that's
It was so
great.
fun.
And then your youngest sister was there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. My mom,
Nice.
both my sisters, and then I have a family friend who's like our other sister, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so special. I
Mhm.
love that. What would you say your like favorite memories in the sport have been so far?
Wow. That's a big question. um, I feel like it's always the small things, like
Mhm.
the small funny things that happen at practice. Just
Okay,
like
yeah.
those are like, I don't know what really stick with me. I feel like that's a lot of people. But I guess the big ones are like my first nationals, like JO nationals in club.
Mm-hmm.
We got to like go to Daytona and like stay
Oh,
on
that's
a
cool.
beach,
Yeah.
like in this beach house with like all my teammates. That was so fun, and it was just a really cool experience because it was just like one of the bigger meets they had to like qualify for. And so getting to that was amazing. And then coming here like on my visits and stuff, that's a big one, and just like seeing my future home. And then obviously last night my debut was
Yes.
another new big one.
That's amazing. Do you want to just get into that now?
Sure.
I feel like it keeps getting kind of brought up. I feel like we should just talk about it.
Yeah.
So, Liv last night, first of all, competed for the first time, but she competed 2 events on top of it, which
Yeah.
is just so exciting. So,
Yeah.
you competed vault first and then bars.
Mhm.
What was it like?
It was so cool. I actually had like no clue until the day before that I was doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like surprise.
Would you like prefer it that way, or like do you think it would have been like if you knew a couple days in advance, would you have like overthought it a little bit more?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think it was better to like not necessarily expect it, because now I'm just like, okay, well, I just go out and do what I do every single day in the gym.
Yeah.
Like it's no different.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would have definitely overthought it if I knew before.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really cool. Obviously, a lot of nerves, but
Mm-hmm. But you
just,
handled them
like,
well.
thank you.
Like I couldn't tell. You look pretty confident
Really?
out there. Mm-hmm.
That's good. A lot of people
Yeah.
always say that like you can read me like a book, like you know
Mhm.
what's going on.
Yeah, but no, you kept it calm. You performed well. Like you hit both of
you.
your routines. I guess vault is kind
Yeah.
of a routine.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially vault, I wasn't like expecting to do,
Mhm.
because that's kind of newer for
Yeah.
me in a way.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. But
So cool.
so there was really, I just was happy with being able to just like get out there and do it. I feel like
Mhm.
that's always the first step, is like just getting out there and doing it and doing what you do in practice, and then you can kind of perfect it more.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was really fun, and just like seeing my team on the side and like seeing everyone be so excited for me just
Mhm.
is special.
That was a fun one too because we had like the cheerleaders, we had the band there.
Yes.
Like it was just like a whole thing.
Yes, and it was Taylor Swift night.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's right.
Perfect. I love Taylor Swift.
Yes. Oh, I know you do. Yeah, Liv gives me updates on Taylor Swift and the
Yeah.
Chiefs. Like you'll kind of be like,
Yeah, a
whenever
little
she
bit.
makes her appearances, I don't really watch football like that, but like
I'm
Liv,
like, yeah, they
Liv
made
will let
the
me know if
Super
she
Bowl.
showed up at the Chiefs game, which is pretty cool because they have like their final thing next week.
Yep, Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
do you think she'll be there?
I hope so.
Yeah. We'll be in
I
Michigan
mean,
during that, I think.
She
but
made it last year during her tour, so
That's true. Wasn't she like coming back from Japan?
I think it was Japan.
Yeah.
It,
You were
out of
telling
the
me about this at
country.
practice the
Yeah,
other day.
I think she like flew overnight or something, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she makes it happen.
Yeah.
Makes it happen. It's Taylor. Come
Yeah.
on.
So that was cool. And the friendship bracelets.
Yes.
Little girls were like trading friendship bracelets with each other. They were making them at the meet.
So
it was just
cute.
good vibes.
Just girlhood, honestly.
Yes. Yeah. So like, what did it feel like saluting for the first time? Like, was it like, I don't know, was it everything you thought it would be?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was just cool. It's like, I don't know, like hearing my name called
Mhm.
over the like
Yeah.
speaker. I don't know. It's just like, oh my gosh, like this is for real. It's actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've waited so long for this. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. And then like when you saluted at the end and then like the team running towards
Mhm.
you.
I was like, oh my gosh.
we
There's
were
so many
like
people.
tackling you almost. That was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I personally love that I got to give you your pep talks
I
before each
know.
event. I was like, when I found out that you were going on those 2 and those are the ones that I'm 6, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I get to give you a
Yes.
pep talk for both events.
Yes.
That was fun. That made
When
it
you
really
found
special
out-
for me.
Yeah. When you found out and told me like the day before, I was like, I'm about to cry. That's so special.
It is. It was so special. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just so proud of the way that you just went out there,
Thank you.
competed, took it all in. I think, yeah, this is just the start for you, and it's really
Thank
exciting.
you. You're so sweet.
Yeah. So that was honestly, I think that's the highlight, or that was my highlight of the meet yesterday.
Yeah.
It was really exciting. Not gonna lie, we had a rough meet kind of yesterday. We lost to Iowa, which is tough, but
It's okay.
that's okay. We'll use that fuel moving forward.
Yeah.
Learn from those mistakes. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't normal for us.
No, it wasn't.
So it's not like our capabilities aren't there.
Yeah. Like we
Let's, like-
definitely have the potential to
Yeah.
score better, perform better.
Yeah.
There are a couple little mistakes that don't usually happen.
No.
So moving forward will be good. We'll get to try again next week.
Yeah.
at Michigan.
So
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one because my family gets to come because we're so close to the border.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Jenna was telling me about that. Jenna's another Canadian on our team.
Is her family coming?
I think maybe. I think they were thinking about it.
Yeah.
So
it's not a far drive, so that'd be fun.
I know. That's so special.
I know.
They don't really get to come to like many meets because they're so far.
No, they're coming to this Michigan one. I think we have another Michigan one. And then senior night.
Yeah.
So.
No.
I know.
Senior night's going to be so sad.
Senior night's in, when is that? Middle of March?
That's
a couple weeks
crazy.
until then. I know.
We have so many people leaving.
I know. It's going to be interesting to see, like, I don't know, just what happens afterwards because there's going to be so many of us, but then there's also so many people coming in next year. So I feel like it'll probably balance out.
It's like almost half the team is changing.
Yeah, literally. How do you feel going into like more of a leadership role being an upperclassman next year with so many freshmen?
I'm excited. It's definitely going to be different and like it's going to be a whole new dynamic. I feel like every year it is, but like this next year especially is like going to be completely different. Like I haven't been here without you guys. So
that's true.
That's going to be weird. But I don't know. I always love just like showing the newcomers kind of like how things are done here. You know what I mean? Like if and anything that they need, like life.
Yeah.
So, because I know I always wanted that when I came.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just like that kind of, I don't know, guidance and support.
Yeah.
Going through it. Because coming into college, there's just so many things that have to be done, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
And like balancing everything. Like how would you say, I don't know, that you balance the student part of it, the athlete part of it, and then also having to like take care of yourself?
It's definitely tough.
Yeah.
Definitely need some like help sometimes, but we have so many people here to help us, so that's good. Like you guys all like give advice and are there to help us through it too. But yeah, I feel like it's just a lot of like time management and just like planning things out. Like sometimes you have to plan out time to sit down and rest. Like you're not always gonna just get that time. So just being like, I'm gonna sit in my room for 2 hours and do something I like this day. Like and no exceptions. Like sometimes you kind of have to do that.
Yes. Honestly, that's what I did today.
Yeah.
I woke up at like 1 almost. It was like 12:31. I kept waking up and I was like, I'm just gonna keep going back to sleep because I
You're
think
like, I
need
can.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
First full day off in a while, I feel like.
Yeah.
Also, so that was
That's
nice. But yeah, just I mean, I cleaned up and just chilled. Watched a lot of Gossip Girl today.
That's so good. I was watching Friends today.
Ooh.
Fun fact, I've never actually like watched Friends. Like
Really?
watched everything. Yeah.
I love Friends.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So I was just sitting there watching it.
Nice.
Doing homework, you know.
Yeah. I didn't do any of that today.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We'll get
try
it
again
done.
tomorrow. Yeah. Would you say that like you've kind of, I don't know, from first year to second year, figured out kind of what you need and like how to support yourself better?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like freshman year was really just the year that I learned what I needed and like how to properly take care of myself because I feel like I was just chaos. That whole year was just didn't know what I was doing.
It's just like so many new experiences that you have to like figure out how to like handle and I don't know, like what you want to keep from freshman year or what you don't.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it. People, meeting people, making whole new friends.
Yes.
Figuring out what kind of people you want to spend time with, what you want to do in your free time.
Yes.
Because we don't have much free time.
No, it comes down to literally like every little thing. Like where do I park for class? Like
oh yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like small things that you just figure out.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of our first segment. We'll head to our first break. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Olivia Burns.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Hey farmers! Boyd Farm Outfitters is hosting a product expo at their facility near Exeter on Tuesday, February 11th. They'll introduce the newest products from precision planting and demo the Quick Draw Spray Tender System. They'll give you an up-close look at the Green Eye Select spraying system, reveal the future of soybean traits, and much more. Stay up to date with the newest technologies in agriculture and learn how your farm can save time and money to become more efficient. Visit BoydFarmOutfitters.com for more information, and they'll see you on the 11th.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
At Planet Fitness, we're declaring it. This is the year of getting stronger. And future stronger you can get started now by saving $28 or more when you join today. You in? We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need to keep stepping it up. And you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 31st. See Home Club for details.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group, trial attorneys you can trust.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese Beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, that's 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on. Share a few hours a month, because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. To learn more, volunteer, or donate, go to BeBigNow.org.
Early break. Joe says, Kevin says, the old days were absolutely not better times. Lots of hardships. Life in 2025 is better than ever. Oh, I love when we get these jokes back. I love good joke, good I love that joke. You're a good one. Good one, Kevin. You're hilarious, Kevin. You keep it up.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back to Beyond the Routine with Spence on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and my special guest tonight is my teammate, Olivia Burns. We were just talking a little bit about Olivia's background and how she got into gymnastics. And then our meet last night. That was last night. Yeah. Our meet last night versus Iowa and how we're looking forward to continuing on the season.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that I find is kind of challenging in the sport is like kind of the mental health side of things, but also like growing up in a sport where we literally have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Like everything we do, literally that's what we go
That is
do.
the point of gymnastics.
We
is to be
compete
perfect.
and we are told by judges what we did was not perfect and like what we need to work on to make it perfect.
Yeah.
And growing up in that kind of mindset and lifestyle, have you found that affects your like mental health or like the way that you go about life?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like,
Because I do.
yeah, I feel like almost every gymnast could probably say the same thing
Mhm.
because that's just like we grow up and we're like trained to be like that. Like we always want to do something better. Like
Mhm.
nothing is ever good enough.
That's what, yes, exactly. That's what it feels like. Or it's like if I achieve something that someone tells me to do
Yeah.
and I start like celebrating it, and it's like, well,
Yes.
I feel like it's not that big of an accomplishment because it's
Yes.
what's expected of me.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I need to do. I
Yeah.
need to be perfect because
Mhm.
that's gymnastics.
Yeah. Or like you strive for something and then you finally get there and you're like, okay, now what's next?
Yeah. What's the next
Like,
thing? What else do you want me to do,
Yeah.
everybody?
Like I feel like we always have to have something to like strive for. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like big or small.
Yeah, no, for sure. How do you find that kind of like affects your mental health?
Um, I mean, it's hard because I feel like nothing is ever good enough. So it's always like, I have to do more. Like,
Mhm.
like what else can I do? So like being able to just rest and be content with like what I'm doing and where I'm at, that's really hard. And just like being at peace with like, yeah, just like everything that I'm doing. So I feel like that's really hard. I mean, it kind of affects everything in your life. Like, I should be better student or I should be a better friend or daughter or just kind of
Literally anything.
yeah, anything.
Yeah, this is kind of a heavy conversation.
Yeah.
I didn't really prepare you
Yeah,
for this.
sorry, guys.
But no, I think this is something that we've kind of talked about
Mhm.
together, and I feel like this is something good to talk about because I
Yeah.
feel like it's not talked about as often.
It's not.
And especially in a sport like we're in. Like even
Mhm.
today when we're talking about taking the time to rest.
Yeah.
And it's like even though I did that, which is technically a good thing, I
Mhm.
feel like I'm like criticizing myself for still not doing like
Yeah.
anything.
Yes. Like you're like, "Oh, I should be doing this and I should have been doing that."
Yeah.
But it's like, no, not necessarily because I also need to rest.
Mhm.
That's so hard to like wrap your head around is like that you
Yeah.
actually need to like rest and like let your mind rest.
Like intentionally rest too.
Yes. Yeah.
That's really hard for
hard.
me because it's like, okay, I want to watch Gossip Girl, for example.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I want to watch a show, and it's like, okay, but I also need to, I don't know, make dinner. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do both, which
Yeah.
is both kind of relaxing, but it's also like something that I need to do.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't ever find myself just like fully chilling out,
Yes.
which I probably should do more often. I don't know. I judge myself so hard. It's like I'll be sitting there for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes and it's like, okay, what else should I be doing right now
Yeah.
instead?
Like, why am I just sitting here?
Mm-hmm. And then you're right, the school portion of it is
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's something that stresses me out more than it probably should, which
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing until it gets bad. And I I think that's the problem.
There's a line. There's a hard
Yeah.
line that like you have to find.
Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. I can do all these things. I can
Yeah.
manage all of these things until all of a sudden I
I
really
can't.
can't.
Yep.
And then when that happens, it's like, oh no.
And then you're like down bad.
then I'm an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that's one thing I really need to intentionally work on
Hmm.
is just like taking the time to chill.
Yeah. And that's not something that's like easy to do. Like you
Mhm.
have to like be like conscious, I feel like, of like what you're saying to yourself and like
Yes.
I don't know, like what
That's
you're doing. Like you
another
have to
thing.
train yourself to like do that.
Because yeah, then it starts like the internal dialogue of like
Yeah.
you're just being lazy. You should be doing this.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time. Like
Because then
all
it's
that
not really
stuff.
rest if you're doing that.
Exactly.
Like maybe physically it is, but
Yeah.
it's not really rest.
Yeah. Or like even today, for example, like I'm chilling or I kept falling back asleep in the morning, but I was never like fully asleep because all I kept thinking about was like my mistakes that I made yesterday at the meet or
Yes.
like all these things. And
Yeah.
it's just technically not
It's hard.
chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I definitely see happening in the sport a lot
Mhm.
and that I've struggled with quite a bit. And I'm still like, sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah, like I'm on top of this.
Yeah.
I know how to handle it. Like, I
Mhm.
know that I need to do this. But then sometimes I'm not.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
Like,
And
what, like, things have you found that help you?
I feel like, oof, I don't know.
It's
It
hard.
really just depends. Like,
Mhm.
that balance of like, I want to do something that I want to do. So I'll like watch TV, but I'll also make food because,
Mhm.
eating is sometimes
Gotta eat
challenging.
that.
So like pairing things up sometimes
Yeah.
I find, or like one thing I have, like, I'm constantly thinking like 24/7.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not the best commentating to myself. I don't know. So what I do, I wake up in the morning and before I even get out of bed, I turn on music
That's
and like
good.
I get ready for the day listening to music. So I'm not just like feeding into like whatever is
Yeah.
going on in my brain at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I have this thing that I wake up so anxious in the morning. Like I
Mhm.
don't know why. Even if I have an off day, I'm just like,
Yeah. Well, you have like a whole day ahead of you and you don't know what it's gonna bring. I feel like that
that's true.
definitely doesn't
And
help.
I'm just like overthinking. I'm like, okay, let's
Yeah.
just turn on music, focus on
Yeah.
not what I have to do and just get ready. And then once I start the day, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I feel like music is something that's really, really helpful for me.
I love music.
And you're a good singer too. I got to give a
Thanks.
shout out to you because, yeah, Olivia's an incredible singer.
Thanks, Spence.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I feel like that if I can watch TV, I can. It works, but a
Yeah.
lot of the times, like I have a really hard time just sitting there and watching a show.
Yes, me too.
And movies, I can't really watch movies. I don't
Mhm.
know if I just have like a short attention span.
No, I get that. I have to like be really locked in. Like I have to be in the mood for a movie or I'm
Mhm.
not watching it.
Yeah, or I'll be like, okay, I'm wasting my time.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. One thing that I like to do, like while watching a show, is coloring.
Oh, yes.
I feel like maybe there's like been a study done, but I feel like coloring has to be good for you in some way.
I've heard of that because there's like adult coloring books now and stuff too,
Yes.
like kind of for like therapy
I love it.
purposes. Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah. No, that's true. I do have coloring books, but I get very impatient because like there's so
Yeah.
many like little things
Yeah.
and then I start going out of the lines and I'm like, hey, this doesn't look good.
Perfectionist.
Exactly.
Again.
Exactly. But I'm like, it
You're
doesn't
like, now I
have
have
to
to
look
start
pretty.
over.
Yes. Same thing with like
Yeah.
journaling. Okay. I'll
Yes.
start writing and then as I'm going, my writing gets like sloppy and I'm like, oh, that's really
Yes.
bothering me.
Yes. I could not journal for the longest time. Like
Mhm.
I have just now got into it because I always felt so weird doing it.
Mhm.
Like I was like, this either looks bad or like I'm like, but it doesn't matter. Like it's
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. And like half the time, you probably don't even go back and look at it.
No,
It's more just
never.
like dumping your thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get that. Another like perfectionist thing. Like I want it to look good.
Yeah. See, I didn't even like realize
It's
that
like
correlation until you pointed it out, but that's so true.
Yeah.
So one thing that you're very passionate about, and I love when you talk about it, is your faith.
Yes.
How does that help with this? Or how do you use that to kind of help with those challenges?
So it actually just helps with every single piece of my life.
That's good. That's so
Yeah.
good.
Which is very new for me.
Okay.
Um,
New since when? Like getting to college, you'd say?
yeah.
Okay.
I was always like somewhat passionate about it, but I feel like there's like a big difference in my life now than like what it used to be. Like I grew up like, you know, believing and I had faith and everything, but when I got to college, I kind of was able to like make it my own, and I think that's what really like I don't know, helped me a lot. And then freshman year was rough, so that I feel like it's kind of like that for everyone, but
Mhm.
just kind of finding that outlet that literally helps with everything in my life was like, yeah, I'm never leaving this. So
Yeah.
just like this year, I would say it's been new. And yeah, I love talking about it and I love sharing my faith and everything. So
Yeah, no, I love that. Is there anything I don't know specific you want to share about it? Or anything that like
um
sticks with you?
I don't know. It is just it's a journey and I feel like it's something you decide for yourself.
Mhm.
Um I feel like other people can't really push that on you. They can encourage you, but like in the end, it really is just something that like you decide for yourself, and it's like you kind of make it your own. And I feel like that's kind of been the biggest thing for me is just like finding, I don't know, what works for me and what helps me. Like praying before my routines, like do that all the time. I'll just walk around and pray. Like we have like visualization before the meet, and I'll just put on worship music and walk around and kind of just pray over every event and stuff. So I don't know. I feel like it brings me a lot of peace, which is like hard to find, especially in the sport and just in this life. It's really hard to find. And just like knowing I have that is life changing.
Yeah.
Like literally life changing. And it's not just helped with gymnastics, like it helps with relationships, what I think about myself, like so many different areas. But I feel like it's something that once you get into it, like you learn more about it, and then it really starts to like change your life.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. I love
Yeah.
that. Were you in the locker room yesterday, like at the beginning when they were
Yes.
playing the worship music?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I walked in.
That was really sweet.
And they were playing one of my favorite songs. And I just started singing. I was like,
Yeah. No, we
this
were
is
playing that for
perfect.
probably like about an hour getting
Yeah,
ready. Like that
which
was like,
I love.
yeah.
I love because I know that's not like it's not something everyone has grown up with or like really believes. But yeah, I
That's
just
good
think
vibes.
it's really cool when other people like are bought into the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you say keeps you going on the hard days? The days where you feel like you can't or you don't want
Yeah.
to? What do you kind of lean on to kind of help you get through that?
Well, my faith for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That like truly I could not do any of this without like the gifts I've been given and just being able to pray and talk to God and everything. So that for sure is the biggest thing, like the number one thing for me. But music
Yes.
helps me so much. Just like I feel like music is just like feelings into sounds. And I think that is so cool because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm feeling. And then I'll play like a song and I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I was feeling.
Yes. And same with like thoughts into words.
Yes.
Like if I can't describe it and then I listen to a song, I'm like, that is how
That
I
is
feel.
it. It's like, oh my gosh, you got it for me.
Yeah.
So music for sure. That just really helps me keep going. Just like doing things I like, coloring, smallest things, but also just like doing it for me, like just proving to myself that I can do it and like doing it for something greater than me and bigger than me. I think that is like the biggest thing. It's just like, why would I like stop now? Why would I give up now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You're so incredible.
Thank you.
I just love your mindset and like outlook on things.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. Is there like, I don't know, what's something that you wish people understood about gymnastics that they might not know?
I feel like everyone is always wowed by like the physical stuff that we do, but I feel like once you kind of like get like the physical part down, it is like 95% mental. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that.
Definitely.
Like
Mhm.
it is more mental than physical. Like at this point, at least
Yes.
for me. Like
Oh, me too. 100%.
yeah, it's like a battle every day. Like yeah, physically I'm able to do the skill. Like I've done it 1,000 times, but it's
Mhm.
like, am I going to allow myself to do it like mentally? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that is like the biggest thing. I don't know. I feel like people don't understand because they always just see the outside, which I mean, how would they know if they don't do it? But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that's not talked about a lot either. It's just like how much mental strength it takes.
Yes, especially competing too.
Yes.
Like there's the practice side of like getting through the skills and then competing them.
Yes, like being
Very
them how you
mental.
practice it.
Yes. Very mental. Well, that was a great segment.
Yeah.
We are heading to our last break. We'll be back. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Olivia Burns.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too.
My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own.
Always in the driver's seat, huh?
Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot.
Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop.
Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Raising little ones is a big job, and you do your best to give them a good start every day. That means making sure they're well cared for while you're apart. You work hard, but it's not always easy to make ends meet. There may be help. Find out if you qualify for Nebraska's Child Care Tax Credit for working parents. You could be eligible for a credit of up to $2,000 per child on your next tax return. Learn more at nebraskachildcaretaxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Attention Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join us and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard, guard the good life.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Allo Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit allofiber.com to switch today.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Back to Beyond the Routine with Spence on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and my guest here tonight is Olivia Burns. For this last segment, I want to do some rapid fire questions with you, kind of about gymnastics and about the team. You don't have to answer super quick. Take your time.
Okay.
Answer
Perfect.
if you need to. So, first one, what is your go-to meal after a meet to celebrate?
Oh, jeez. I like a good burger.
Oh, yeah. Is there anywhere specific around here? Just any burger?
No.
Just
Kind
a
of
burger?
anywhere. I'm not that picky.
Yeah.
I kind of eat whatever.
Burgers are fire.
Yeah.
What is your favorite event?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
But I would say overall bars. I think it's fun.
Okay. Would you
Yeah.
say that's the same for training and competing, or just
Ooh, I mean, I think competing vault is like the least
least stressful? It's the
Yeah,
quickest
like
one.
it's it's the
Yeah.
quickest, it's
Yeah.
like the easiest to compete,
Mhm.
but it's not my favorite to train. I don't like training vault very
Yeah.
much. It's okay. Some days
I
I
don't
like
like
it.
training it either. It's kind of boring compared to the other ones.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it just kind of scares me. I don't know why.
No, I totally with you on that.
Yeah. So probably bars overall.
Yeah. No, I honestly I agree. Bars is
Yeah.
fun. I feel like it's the most just fun.
You just get to swing.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
feels
know.
cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents or hobbies?
No. I mean, I like to sing.
I was gonna say I'd say singing, but I
So
already
I
kind of
guess that's
exposed that
it.
one.
Yeah. I don't really think I have any hidden talents. I don't know. No, I guess
No.
not. I'm
I'd
kind
say
of boring.
Your singing is incredible. It's not boring.
Thank you. I
I
guess
wish I could
that
do that.
I'm trying to like play different instruments, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm not really like trained or anything. I just kind of figure it out as I go.
Yeah. That's awesome. If you could do any skill without having to learn it, what would it be? Just throw a skill in your routine.
A double A on floor.
Mm,
I think those are
yeah.
so beautiful.
They are.
They're so pretty when people do them right. Oh, and I love double A's on bars. So
Yeah.
if I could do it on the floor, that would be pretty cool.
I feel like you could. If you can get like you have a
Yeah.
pretty good one on bars. It's just
The
really
shape,
hard.
I think I get.
Mhm.
Everything in front of that, probably not.
Yeah.
One can dream though. Maybe one
Yeah.
day.
That's okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
If you could have a custom floor music to any song, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Probably like a Taylor Swift, like
Mhm.
I don't know, like a bunch of her songs
I'd
together.
say like a mashup.
Mashup, remix, whatever you want to call
Okay.
it. That would be so fun. I feel like her Reputation album
Mhm.
has so many good songs that you could like it has good beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
You
could
should
be
do
so
that.
fun. I
Should do
think it
that
would
for
be
your
so
last floor routine here.
Yeah. Or I thought about this is kind of like silly, but like Hannah Montana.
Mhm.
I was such a big Hannah Montana fan growing up. So like wouldn't
Yes.
that be
Have
so
you seen the
fun?
girl that did that
I think I did see a floor
a year or
routine
two
to it.
ago? Haley from
Probably.
Georgia.
Yeah,
She
probably.
killed that. You should totally do that
I
too.
should.
Just mix them all up.
So let's do
Might as
both.
well. Might as well. Best of both worlds.
That was so good. You were quick with that one.
I know. I was
you
like,
were quick.
That was a good one.
That's funny.
If you could describe Nebraska gymnastics in 3 words, what would they be?
Ooh. Corn.
Yeah, that's fair.
Family. I think I get a good last one. Dude, I don't know.
I don't know.
Go Big Red.
Yeah,
That's my
real.
3.
Yeah.
Go Big Red.
Yep.
Friendly.
Friendly. There you go. Yeah.
I feel like everyone's so nice here.
Yeah.
So I guess that.
That's good. Who on the team has the most unique pre-meet rituals?
I don't really know a lot about like people's rituals. Allison Guard. I feel like she has some like superstition stuff
She's got
that she
like
does.
eating certain foods.
She always has a
right?
club sandwich
Yes.
the night before the meet.
Yes.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she has to have more. Like there has to be more.
I feel like I have heard more. I just can't think of them right now.
I know, me too. But I feel like out of all the people on the team, she probably has.
Yeah.
Most. I could see you having some. Do you have any?
Not really. I guess the only one is laying on the floor before being.
Yeah.
I have to fully ground myself by having every body part on the floor
is so
to
funny.
calm myself down. Before being.
Honestly, whatever works. I mean,
it doesn't always work, but one can
it's
hope.
the thought that counts.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time it works. So
Yeah. That's probably the only thing I really do now. I used to have more before coming here,
Yeah.
but now that like we compete all the time, I just don't have time for that.
exactly. Like it's never gonna be the same.
Yeah, and we're traveling all the time. Like I just can't recreate it every
Yes.
time. So
Yes, there's very few things that can be the same.
I had to let some go. Last one. What is your favorite pre-meet hype song?
Ah, are you kidding? That is so hard.
I feel like you'd probably have a bunch.
I don't know. I don't like listen to a lot of like rap music, and I feel like that is
Yeah,
what
me
a lot of
neither.
people like would listen to. So
Yeah.
probably just like worship music.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it gets my mind in the right place.
Yeah. No, that's perfect.
So like any, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's probably it. Or maybe Taylor, but
Yeah.
usually worship music.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. I think you're the first person to say that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Super sweet. All right. Well, that's a wrap on tonight's show.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for
You're a
having
pro at
me.
this.
Thank you. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Of course. Well, that's a wrap on tonight's show, everyone. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Olivia Burns.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6190.